Yo, 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 yo. How the heck are we doing? It's the Beat Battle, July edition. What is up, everybody? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fabulous. I got the sound coming out of the wrong device here. Nobody tell Jono. The sound has gone to my laptop. Let's try that again. There it is. We're back. Amado, when I say your name out loud, is it Amado, like with an A sound, or Amado with an A sound? Let me know. I don't want to get this wrong. What is up, everybody? I hope you're doing great. I'm excited to do another beat battle. I'm going to turn my phone off here. How's everybody doing in the British heat if you're based in the UK? How's everybody doing everywhere else, wherever you're based? What have you been up to? I haven't been able to stop singing that Sabrina Carpenter song. What is it? Taste? What does it go like? I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. What a bloody great record. And I know, like, we all watched that Rick Beato video. Didn't change a thing for me. Didn't change a thing for me. If you know pop star, if you know artists in general, don't write their songs. You can just make peace with your life. Great music. Great music. I'm going to get a sip of water here. It's so blooming warm. I got this fun little thing back there. Did you see? I'm going to have to do some kind of like Kalen Ellis inspired video with this little guy. How the heck do we turn it on? You seen this before? A Casio VL tone. Let's turn this on. What have we got? Anything? Oh, it's in like calculator mode. Oh. Hold on. We're going to get there. Oh, dude. How do I get you guys to sit? That's better. That was better. Ten out of 10. We'll do something with that. We'll do something with that in future. Apologies that there wasn't the regular video this week. I had something planned, which was a sort of along the lines, not too dissimilar to like that kind of everything you know about sampling video. And I wanted to do something on bass, and I just wasn't super pleased with the sound quality. I just updated to OS 15.5 Sequoia, right? And it just sent all my hard drives and everything for a bit of a loop. And I thought I was capturing the audio in its best form, and it was all just a bit crackly and lo-fi and not in a good way. And so I said, the guys don't deserve this. And so, yeah, there's another video coming, or that video is coming next week. But I figured I'd put out like just the little exclusive post that went on Patreon a couple of weeks ago. I hope that's fine. Thanks for bearing with me. Electric Phantom says, struggling. We're not used to this heat in Glasgow. It's the same in Glasgow, is it? Oh my goodness, buddy. I went to a festival. I went to 2000 Trees on Thursday. I'm kind of living in the twilight zone because it was like up at 5 a.m. to head to the festival on Thursday, and then up at 3 a.m. to head to the airport the next day. So I don't really know where I'm at. But that was 30 degrees, and I was freaking out. I was getting that OCD, like, it's been 4 hours since I've applied sunscreen. I'm not used to this. I'm right there with you, buddy. He did speak well of Billie Eilish and Phineas, going back to our Rick Beato conversation from earlier. Is that Teenage Engineer's new one? No, this is Yamaha's. Is it Yamaha? Did I say that? Casio's little guy from the 80s. late 70s, 80s, I think. Um, what else we got in the chat? I saw Billie Eilish in concert in Atlanta. It was good. There we go. Loving that for you, bud. Loving that. That would be a good show. Arya's here. Aria. I always forget. I'm so sorry. It's been a minute. They're all over Instagram. Oh, see, I thought I was like ahead of the curve or something. I was about 45 years too late. Jono, I was only working the festival, so you didn't miss anything there. You're all good. You're all good. Let's get into things, shall we? I feel like I'm a bit off center. Maybe that's a bit better for everybody. How do we say that? Where is Nook? Is it just Nook? N-U-U-K? How do we... And where is that? N-U-U-K. Ah, it's Greenland. And it's stormy. I'm trying my best this year to... Oh, lots of snow on Google Images. I'm trying my best not to do that classic British thing where I'm like, can't wait for the winter to come along. And then the winter gets here and I'm like, can't wait for the summer to come along. I'm really trying my best to just enjoy the weather. But I have turned the fan off for this stream because it was blowing in the microphone and I am struggling. I'm struggling a little bit. So we've got a new beat battle. We're playing for the trophy. We're playing for the monthly, what would you call it, credits outro. We've had Certain was our winner. And who won our last one? Certain didn't win the last one, right? We had I'm trying to scroll back to the Discord as I navigate all of these different windows that are open on my screen. Echoes, of course. Echoes was our last winner. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. And I'm excited for this. Lots of people said I felt like the sample was a good sample to use. It had lots of because what I normally do, if you want to know how I break it down, I'll like take a sample from one of the packs that we're going to win, which by the way, today we can win the Soundsmith's Tokyo Nights sample pack that you used one of the samples from, and a sample pack of your choice. Next month, I think I'm going to start like the kind of announcements from the beginning of the month. Give everybody like a big run up so that they know the battle's coming. And I think we'll have a guest judge next month as well. But yeah, like I'll take the sample, I'll put it into Ableton myself. And I went through a few samples in that packs. Sometimes I make like a Frankenstein sample, but I'll find little chops and I'll go, oh, I'd like to use this for percussion. Oh, I'd like to use this chord. This thing would be good if we stretch it out into a granulator and use it as a pad. So that kind of thing. And this felt like it had a little bit of everything in it. And I think that was kind of being echoed in the chat. That's a great segue. Speaking of echoes, this was our winner from our last beat battle. This is Echo's track here. I'm going to skip it in because it's got a long old intro because I have everybody make a long intro for the outro of Inspired By. So this is what we've got. So good. Stuff. Love that reverb on the end there. So I think we had 90 seconds to play with once again. And yeah, as I said, we're going to be playing for this Tokyo Nights sample pack that you guys used here. This is a new sample pack out from my friend Soundsmiths. We worked with Soundsmiths back in the day on the old beat battles, and they're back once again. Now, I just looked over to my screen on the right side. Is this really bright? Is this brighter than usual? My face and stuff. I looked over to my monitor over here, and it looks bright as heck. But maybe that's just like my display over this side, because my OBS camera here looks normal as usual. So if I'm like, if the contrast is way up, let me know. Seems fine to me. All right, cool, great. Thanks so much. So yeah, so we're playing for the normal-ish. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. A little bit under the weather. I got some of the bags going on, but we're gonna get on top of that this week. So yeah, we got the we're working with Soundsmiths. We worked with them back in the day. I've known the creator of Soundsmiths since I was 16 years old, and he really took me under his wing when I was really young, and he stays making terrific packs with a lot of different artists as well. So if you come over to the samples.soundsmiths.io and head to the collections, there's about 45 different packs here that you can scroll over and have a listen to, and if you win, that's the one I'll send you along with Tokyo Nights. So with that being said, why don't we get into it? Now, I do apologize. You're going to have to help me out like you did last time. I'm going to be taking my notes, as always. But as you can see on the screen here, we've got backup request. We've got badass nylon. We've got Chuck Crummiest. So you're going to have to help me in remembering who we listened to and who that person is. So if we're playing a track, feel free to give us a shout out, and please let us know how you use the sample. I love knowing about the track and how it came together. Let's have a little like conversation. My my chat box is super small over on this side of the screen, so I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger for me so I can actually look at both things. But yeah, let us know how you went about creating the sample. Some folks go with just like they use a little melodic part and they'll chop it up, that kind of thing. Some people go as far as to create everything out of the sample. I think John Owen has done that once before. And, obviously what we would like to hear is everybody being creative with the samples. I don't often like to hear a sample that is just used as a loop. And it's kind of lame. I feel like a beat battle, you got to really bring the heat. But like, let's dive into it. We're going to start off with backup request. Who knows who backup request is? But we're going to dive right into it, and I'm excited to do this with you. So claps in the chat if this is you. Let us know that this is your one, and let's see what we got here. Quick little 34 seconds. I know what's happened here. Does anyone want to hold up their hand to this one here? Egrets, I'm not looking at you, bud. Egrets, did you happen to upload the wrong file here, buddy? Do you want to send me something in the Discord chat? And and if I'm listening to the wrong thing, you let us know, and I'll play yours out maybe after the next one. Although he did write the Big Willie Part 2 8-bit, so maybe Egrets wanted to like repurpose something. Who knows? Let's see. Let me check my OBS chat real quick. Is Egrets in here today? He might not be. I feel like I saw him already. No, he's not here, is he? I thought I saw him at the beginning. All right. I feel like he uploaded the wrong thing. And I did see in Discord before we came on, right? Did he say that he made an error? What a great start, huh? Let's see. Discord. We're all simultaneously checking the chat together. Let's see what he says. Oh, here he is, Egrets. No idea how that happened. Let's dive into this one, which is from Egrets. The Big Willie Sad Panda Poo Poo Platter dot Wav is our beat here. We're all friends here. We're going to take this one instead. Let's go. Let's try this again. Claps in the chat for Egrets. It's like a little bit slower than drum and bass, right? Like a 140, 150 thing. Here we go. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, we're starting strong. I like it. Me and Wardock spoke at the same time. I really like this. They are kind of Egret's just getting a second play there, just trying to slide in some of his other songs. Yeah, it is kind of lo-fi-ish drums, right? I really like this one. This is a really great start. That kind of little loading to the beat, and then this like kind of minimal drop here. This is nice. And then that kind of just down on the cymbal. Yeah, really good. I really like this. Starting off really strong. I'm going to leave that open in the background so we can remember that it's there. Let's scroll over to that one. So this one was Egret's. Backup request was Egret's. Sometimes these names change, so we're going to try not to refresh this page so that I can remember what I've played. We're next on to Badass Nylon, and let's dive right into it. What does it say? Tokyo Nights. It always like flashes up too quickly. Let's go again. Who we got? Good chops. This is cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I really like the whine, like those chords. That's cool. Vocals. That's cool. That's cool. This, I don't see anything like in the chat, and I feel like it's I feel like it could be Seven State. He used to put vocals on his stuff, and I could be wrong. It's got really great production. Really good song. Egot's telling us a little bit about his track here. Use some samples from Lo-Fi Sounds, and it's got some Turnstile halftime. Trying to just creep into my heart a little bit there, throwing some hardcore in there. Me and Egrets was saying about how, like, you know, Turnstile's new album really well polished, and it kind of like, as we get older, just helps our knees a little bit. If you went to hardcore shows, metal shows and stuff when you were younger and you used to get in the pit, but now you're you're married, you've got kids, that kind of thing, or you're just an old bastard like me, you can listen to the new Turnstile and go, yeah, we're really aging together. This is a bit more mellow. It's still enjoyable, you know. I haven't a bad word to say about that album. This is Electric Phantoms. There we go. Tell us a little bit about the sample in here. This windy synth that you've got here, this bendy thing. Tell me how you use the sample. This is really great, man. Really, really good, really good. And like a real contrast to if you're part of the Patreon and our track surgery group, Electric Phantoms submits some of the tracks that he's working on for his project there. And it's a large departure from that. The production value is terrific in both parts, but Electric Phantoms, if I may say so, in the track surgery, feels more like band orientated kind of work, and then this is like completely well, I mean, it has that kind of Tokyo sound, like as I picture it. This fits that kind of brief right there. Really good work, man. Jono N says it sounded quite complicated to put together, inspiring as F. Applause. Sample is the main riff, intro is the synthy at the beginning. There we go. Let's have that little intro again. Ah, yeah. All the little panning bits. Really good work, man. Really good work. A little air horn for you. That was just for you, bud. We're on to Chuck Crummiest here. Again, raise your hand. I'm going to write Electric Phantoms here, just so I remember. We're on to Chuck Crummiest. Let's see what we got. Will Hatton Battle. Julie, 25. Great synth. Great synth. Oh, is this Echoes? It feels like that same piano. Bum, 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 bum. Did that sound like that chord? Is he going to get it for the second time in a row? Oh, it's happened before. It can happen again. It's going to come to an end. Oh, what a great little vocal reverb there as well. And we got another bendy chord in there, a little bendy beginning to a piano note there. I like the theme today. Nathan, aka Jono N, says, man, I wish I could make music like this. You and me both, bud. So like... you know what it reminds me of? Like when I listen to this, it's like listening to stuff in like a Highland Spring. And that Highland Spring is just like trickling down next to me. And there's like a little bit of fog. And I'm kind of making my way down the mountain. It's like nice and crisp weather. I'm a little bit damp from the fog. And just everything is like dewy and nice. And it's just really nice. And we don't like nice as like a review, but it just sounds gorgeous. It's really crisp. It's really refreshing. I wish I could make this type of music as well. Really good job, man. Little claps in the chat for you, man. Good job. Good job, man. That was cool. And it was really like kind of in keeping with the theme of the last. That might be your only downfall. That might be your only downfall, is that it was in keeping with the theme that we had before for last month. But I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do like that sound. Let's dive into Comrade Backward. Let me know if this is you. What we got written here? Fibonacci frequencies. Oh, by the way, yeah, Jono, you raised a good point. This was our sample, just to remind everybody of what we're listening out for, if it's obvious at all. Lots to use in there. So we got Fibonacci frequencies. Let's see what we got. This beat battle's off to a fantastic start. Jazzy. Could be drum bass. Come on. Give me a payoff. Give me a payoff. Bases in this. I dig it. I dig it. You know, I feel like the only thing that we lost out on there is I feel like it was the perfect halftime tempo. Quentin, what's up, man? Good to see you, bud. I feel like it was the perfect halftime tempo to go into drum and bass at the end there. We had this lovely build-up opportunity just here. And we could have really been there, and just to go to that halftime again, I was a little bit like, oh damn. But the basses in this are lovely, really lovely production value. It's loud. There's lots of panning. There's lots of lovely warmth to this track, but it doesn't feel muddy in any way. It's very like kind of dungeon step, dubstep kind of vibes. John Owen says, very interesting selection of sounds. Might want to drop there or something. Absolutely, but it does sound great. Yeah, really good. Claps in the chat for you, my friend. John Owen says, sounds like Borrow. As in Track Surgery, Borrow. I thought the same thing as well. Yeah, that was my first guess. We've got Jingling Morale next. Let us know if this is you in the chat. Super obvious with that sample at the start, right? Little like chop up. Make sure it's all loud. Oh, with the keys. Oh, here we go. Stay with me. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's start that again. Oh, that's nice. Holy moly. I really, really like that. Echo, Echo, Echo said, could sit in this groove all day. And I think I'm right there with you. Did you do some hoovering? Put that on in the headphones? That's a good day right there. Dude, speaking of a good day, just to tell us about the sample and how you used it. Tell us a little bit about the track, what your vision was. And whilst you're doing that, I'll tell you a little story. I went to the supermarket yesterday. Did some shopping with the girlfriend, right? And we're in there trying to look for some lunch, a little bit of dinner, wandering around. I would love some fresh bread. Go to the bakery section. No fresh bread. Nothing. No baguettes, no tiger loaves, not even like a sourdough. So I'm kind of bummed because I've already been eyeing this up, and I'm like, as I said, I've been festival, come home, like get up at 5 a.m., go to the festival, work, come home at like 1, 2 a.m., up for the airport, 3 a.m., get to the airport 4 a.m., like all of this kind of thing. I'm just mentally not together with where I am in time and space. But the one thing I know for sure is I would love some fresh bread. So I wander over to the bakery, chilling there, and I start eyeing up, and I see a tiger loaf like way out the back, and one of the workers is there, and I say, "Excuse me, can I grab that tiger loaf?" And she was like, "It hasn't been fired. Like I can cook it for you, but it would be like 10 minutes." And I was like, "No way will you cook that just for me. That would be amazing." She was like, "Pay for your shopping, come back, it's all yours." Came back, she was like, "It's actually really hot, but I'll leave it in an open bag. You're happy to take it." You can't tell me how much of that bread I ate just on the drive home. So good. Straight out the oven? Bro, made my day. Claps in the chat for the lady that fired that bread for me. So anyway, it was great. So we just had this from Chengi. Wonderful track, man. Really good sample selection. I want to assume that you played on that as well. That was really terrific. Wardock thought it was you from the beginning. How am I saying that? Is that a T or an L? That's a T. So Eaton, teach me those gospel changes. Absolutely. Nathan, aka Jono N, says, yes, damn, what a great track. Really lovely, Chengi. You totally know what you're doing. Absolutely. Chengi says here, I used a sample in the off section. I don't know what to call it. And my inspiration vibe was Ramos Helios. Let's get ourselves like demonetized. And let's dive into that because I don't know what that is. And that sounds like some great inspiration there. We got Ramos Helios. Here we are. Get out of here. And what was the track? I immediately forgot it. Ramos is the track that we're looking for. It isn't here. I have to search it. Here it is. Oh, but that's Rival Consoles. Maybe we have to go to the YouTube. Chengi, help me out if you're here knowing what I'm looking for. Here we are. Oh, it's an old one.
With the Adobe Stock 30-day free trial.
Yes. I love an ad.
Fine-tune your search.
Years old. You can't go to the bakery in the evening and expect fresh bread. You absolutely can't. It's 3 o'clock on a Friday, Saturday. It's game over. This is cool. Chengi, may I say I like your track more? But this is very of the time, right? 10 years ago, what's that? 2015? So, this is coming out of who was your boy that did the drum and bass guy that did Sun is Shining Every Day? He did the drum and bass remix of that, and TC and all of those guys. Sub Focus, Nero, that kind of Netsky. That's who I was thinking of. Netsky. Very of the time. I like your track more, man. Very good job. Let's keep trucking along. This is such a great beat battle. So many good entries. Let's do this thing. This is Rare Pushcart. And let me know in the chat if this is you. Madion. Used to listen to Madion all the time. Great sample pack as well. Good samples here. This could be a borrow track. That sample. Big old 808s. Inside. Those little phaser fills, I've been doing those on everything recently. I think I put it in an episode, but I got it from this guy playing drums on Instagram. Little drum fills, just towards the end of a drum fill, little phaser action, just really just adds a little sauce to the snare. Really enjoying that. Thank you to whoever submitted that. I want to say it's Borrow 2G, but I don't want to speak on their behalf. But if you're in the chat, let us know. Let's keep scrolling on as we don't have anything in the chat that assumes they're going to be here and writing about it. We're going to go over to Rover Culture. See what we got. Who's breaking the rules here? This is the track Water. 3 minutes 24. I'm going to listen to it. But I don't know I'm going to listen to all 3 minutes 24. The first 90 seconds will decide. Okay. I don't hear that sample yet. This could be a sneaky person just trying to get their track played on the stream without having used the sample. I don't want to skip through it. Do I skip? Do I skip through it? I'm going to skip. We're going to have one of these in the chat as well. I think it was a sneaky person trying to get some plays on a trap beat. We're going to head over to Shorty Canola, which I really enjoy, and I hope that's your real name. Let me know if this is you in the chat. Straight away, there's that sample right there. Little sped up in this one. See what we got. Oh, I like the pitch up. Let's do that again. Like 3 semitones up? Or 5 semitones? That's nice. Lovely vocal. Oh. I shouldn't have left you without a strong vibe to get to. What a great vocal. you don't know who this is, right? This is just the thing that I want you to listen out for. This is such a signature thing that I love that this producer does, and it comes right here.
And get what's mine, so now I'm dumb. Dumb, always so clocky 'cause they know the time.
False start, allow the sample to come in, and then a double kick drum, and I know who this person is every single time, and they do it so often, and I love it every time, and it works every time. They do it in different tempos, different stylistics. Good job. Let's play this again. Let's play this again. I love that pitch up. Ah, that's good. This is so sick. Oh, this is great. Ah, it's so good. Everybody in the chat, I'd like to raise a glass to John O.N., aka Nathan Y. Actually, I say Y, is it we? Could be we. I've never actually said your last name. John O.N. says, well, the sample was so good since it kind of had a bass line in it. So the sample is the foundation of the chords, melody, and I have to make my little scream bigger. I want to assume that this word is groove, but we'll see. And groovy bass line. Lovely. Then you just know, I just got in that flow state. Yes, man. Voila. This is what it turned into. This might be, I think, my favorite one that you've submitted, buddy. Really, 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 really good. Y is fine. He's a fine wine. Yeah, man. Really great use of sample. Couple vocal samples in there as well. Got the old, I think it was Timbaland vocal, right? And then you're gonna know where that second sample is, but I don't know that second sample, the vocal sample escapes me. Really, really good. And then there might have been a third sample in there with the ooze at the beginning of the track. Dude, terrific work. Really, really, really good. That was my favorite one that you've ever submitted. That got me moving. That was cool. We're going to play that again. Next up, we got Spring Shingle. Let me know if this is you. I'm going to grab a new piece of paper. 3 to go. This whole battle, apart from the cheetah, some of my favorite beats that I've heard. This was so much fun. So much like variation, but really good bar of production. Yeah, this is wicked. All the tracks are really dynamically loud. This is great. Ooh. Nice. What, does that remind you of something? Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Like, that is a wicked little, the use of the vocal sound was real good. Loving the granular. Where's it going? Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. I especially like the switch up. This, the tension here. I like that. I like that. This is real, like, kind of like future bass kind of chops there. That was cool, and so, like, simple, like more busy in the build than it was in the drop, but the drop had like all of the main mechanics for like a strong drop. That was great. Warlock says, this was me if you couldn't tell. Yes, man. I like this. All of the granular stuff gave me a vibe as to, isn't it fun? We've been doing the beat battles for so long now that we're starting to go like, oh, I know who this is. Oh, I know who that is. And we're hearing tracks, and their tracks may have not been played yet. And we're going, is this Borrow? Is this, is this the other Jono? Like, it's really fun to try and like think about who would make what sound. And Warlock always does this lovely granular stuff. I love it. I love it, man. Yeah, really good job. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. All right. So we're diving into the last two here. We got Tracing Hardener, not Tracing Harder. If this is you, let us know. Any text inspired by Beat Battle? Straight in, no messing about. All conspire together and go, right, we're going to do real bendy synth stuff this time round. We've got lovely bidoo bidoo, like they fall off all this tape slow stuff, MPE stuff. It's great. Yeah, man. Real good. I feel like we had an opportunity, like in this one. We had this switch up, and I feel like we had that same opportunity just here. I wanted to get away from that. But regardless, really, really good. Really, really good. This was no messing about. Straight into it. And you can hear that sample all the way through the beat. Lovely drums, like really Dilla-esque with that hi-hat. Shaker there. I heard something about the shaker the other day. Let's see if this works. I was watching an interview. We'll use this. I don't know if this is going to work because this is an egg shaker and they won't use an egg shaker. By the way, claps in the chat. Let us know. Let us know if that was you. I heard this thing about the shaker the other day, that if you just use physics and you go back and forth, you get like 16ths Hopefully you can hear that in my microphone. But if you aim it down, you get swing. I don't know if that's me doing that. It sounds like it's me doing that. But when they showcased it, he was doing the same movement. I feel like I want it to do a swing. Let's do it a bit quicker. That feels more natural. So straight is just straight 16ths or straight 8ths. And then we'll start to lean down. And as you go down, you get more of a swing. So if I was going to swing like this, I'd do... Yeah, I'd have to do something like this. So we're going like this. And then down. Yeah, it does work. That's just a tangent. That's just a tangent I wanted to go on. Because we had some Dilla hi-hat. So if you're ever recording drums or you're ever recording percussion and you do some shaker and you got the 16th going and you need swing, you can aim it down and you'll get more of a swing. That's great. What's this? Nomberg sent 5 Will Hatton gift memberships. There we go. Shout out. I'm not going to be able to say these names. Sen Flyer, Dan Brewer, Mikkel Magnuson, Liminal, and Adoniran. You've all been gifted a membership by Nomberg. Nomberg, thank you so much. I'm going to hit all of the soundboard sounds. And that's for you, my friend. Two of those soundboard sounds didn't work. Dude, thank you so much, man. How you doing? I miss you. I hope you're well. Thanks for always looking out for us. Us as in the chat, as in the Discord, as in me. Thanks for being a good friend to me and to a lot of us in the Discord as well. I hope you're well. I hope the family's doing good. I love you, man. So what we got in the chat? I was missing some stuff. So that was Echo. Thank you so much. That was really good. I feel like Nathan Y, aka John Owen, was taking the piss out of me a little bit there. I thought it was very exciting, the whole groove in the in the shaker. Warlock says, imagine someone just tuning in right then. Amadeus says, thanks for a great beat battle session, Will. Nice time. We've got one left. Where are you going? Nomberg comes in. He's like, I tuned in. I saw Will doing the shaky. That's all I've got for you guys. I'm sorry. I try and come with the comedic value when I can. Here we are. Last but not least, Vest Washable. We got one more. This has been a terrific beat battle. We're going to go back through them in a second. I'm going to pick a winner. It's going to be quite hard because I've written everybody down. Where, if you know, when I write the beats, I'll write like winner ? And they've all got winner ? So we're just going to play them again. If it's nice, play it twice. Here we go. This is Vest Washable. If this is you, let us know. This must be Certain, right? We haven't listened to Certain yet. There we go. Secrets have been revealed. This is Certain. I always think that Echoes and Certain use a similar piano sound. It's kind of interesting. was really, really good. I love all of the different sounds that are in here. Right at the end of the string, you get that little erhu in there as well. I don't think it's a yang string. I think it's like a more bowed Asian instrument, but we get that like erhu sound in there. We've got lovely vocal in the back. I'm really looking forward to a whole project from Certain. Are you working on something like that, Certain? It would be lovely to hear like an EP or an album. I'd love to hear like how you, because you collect sounds. Your sound selection is so on point. It'd be lovely to hear an album that flows one into the other. I would genuinely listen to that. That's so good. Such good production. I'm really enjoying that. You could take the crown from. We might just hand the crown each month, from Echoes to Certain. Back to Certain with the crown. Echoes coming through. That's Echoes to the final, and he's been overtaken by Certain. Like it could be a real like kind of football-tastic. I don't like football, but that was my football impression. It could be like a real kind of football commentator beat battle we've got going on here. So we've had lots of, great submissions. Every single one, apart from that trap one, really good. So shout outs to everybody. Certain's working on an EP, and they started 2 years ago. You got to get a move on, bro. Some of our friends in track surgery were right where you were, and we make sure that we crack the whip and make sure that you get a move on. This was really, really good, really emotive as well, which is hard to do for a beat battle, to have such an emotive sound. So this is really good. Let's have a little recap of what we got going on here, and then I'm gonna pick a winner. I've got a few in mind. I got most in mind, to be honest. This was our wrong beat. Our actual right beat was from Egrets here. We had this guy. Really good. I like those stab synths. Just as a funny point, Certain says, Runner waiting for me to release our second track for a year. Certain, you and me, buddy, we got to stick together because I'm the worst collaborator as well. I think Mondo Loops is still waiting for my collab. Bad at Math might be waiting for one. Egret sent me something that I was going to throw on Instagram. Like, I'm terrible at checking my DMs and finishing collabs. So you take your time, bro. Don't ignore what I said earlier. You take your time. We'll listen to it when it comes out. Our next producer, this was Badass Nylon. I believe this was Electric Phantoms. We had some vocals in this one. Good stuff. Good stuff. We had Chuck Crummiest up next. I believe this was Echoes. Lovely. Really, really lovely. That's up there. Echoes could be hanging on to the crown. We had Fibonacci Frequencies. Wicked basses in this. Slightly jazzy. It's got an almost like Aphex Twin kind of sound to it, this one. Next up, we had Jingling Morally. This was Chengy. Just so nice. Synth wavy, future bassy. We would have heard that on the Future Beats radio show back in the 2012s and 2014s. That was really good. Rare pushcart. Big drum and bass vibes. Jungle is massive with this one. This was our cheater. We don't fraternize with the cheater. We had Shorty Canola, and I believe this was John O'Ann.
It was mine, and I'm back. I'm gonna get ecstatic, make you move on my track, automatic. Feel the beat, and will keep you stumped to get dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Feel the beat, that will make you move and then jump, jump. Feel the bass, and my lyrics are gone, 'cause I'm back on the set to give.
Really, really, really good. Spring jingle. Wicked switch up from Wardock here in the beginning. I love that polyrhythm. And then we had a switch up at the end. That's so good. The more I listen to that, the more I really enjoy it. Then we had Tracing Hardener. This was Echo, Echo, Echo. And finally, we had an emotional one from Certain here. Out of 10. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Really, really terrific beat battle. I think this was one of my favorites. Quite an intimate one. There was only like 10 submissions, 10, 11 submissions. But this was really fun because the caliber was so high. It's going to be bigger next month. I'm going to try to get the word out there a bit quicker. Start of the month, let everybody know it's coming. And try and get a few more new faces involved. So if you've been involved this time, please, put the boxing gloves on for some of the new critters that are going to come through as well. And I think I'd like to do a guest judge as well. So it's not just always my face, but there can only be one winner. I want a drum roll or something, but all I've got is this. And of course, we are playing for something that is important to everybody and close to everybody's hearts, and that is the trophy that is overtaking my face right now. So I'm gonna just sort of push that to the top of the screen. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and the person that is taking that home, Borrow 2G, appreciate that you've joined us at all, man. Thank you for swinging by. You will see the stream in the re-upload afterwards. Our winner for today is going to be, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. But it's going to be Chengy. Big ups, Chengy. Really, really good vibe. We're going to play your track on the outro. I appreciate everybody swinging by. Chengy, get in my DMs on the Discord. You're going to get the Tokyo Nights pack with the sample that you use. You can get the whole pack. Head over to samples.soundsmiths.io. I actually do have an affiliate link that I need to send to the chat. So I will put that in the Discord as well and try that out. I haven't tried it out just yet. But yeah, head over to soundsmiths.samples.io. And I'll send that your way. I'll put that in the chat as well if anybody else wants to take a look. Let me know what pack you want on top of that, Chengy. And of course, you're going to be in the outro to Inspired By over the next month. So send me, I think that's going to work brilliantly as the outro. But feel free to send me a version with an extended intro, no drums, and then it dives straight into the drum version. We'll chat it up in the DMs as other people. Oh, we've gone all blurry. As other people will say, Certain and Echoes that have done outros. Jono's done me an outro before as well. It's very free and easy, very easy to achieve. Let me know what you want me to throw into the to promote you in that outro as well. I'll put you in the description. But thanks once again for everybody playing. Shout outs, Cheng. You did a terrific job. Let's listen to that beat one more time. Terrific stuff. Thanks for playing, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. This is Chengi, aka just for today, Jinglin Morrow. Let's take it all the way back. Peace, guys. Enjoy. This is so much fun.